welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. Today I have my empties for August. Let's start with the big one. This is from Costco. This is the second time I've bought it. This is Essential Oils by Pantene, orange peel and shea butter, and I really liked this. My only complaint is that once it gets down to about here, it's impossible to get out. I guess I'm lazy. I should just open it up, drain it out into a little tub, or like cut it in half. But my hair on one side is super dry, so I like to have a large bottle of conditioner that I kind of put on top of some of my nicer conditioners, if that makes any sense. So this was really nice. Have I not had like half my head be super dry, I think this would be a perfect conditioner for the average person. Alright, sadly, this was a sample I had gotten from Chlorine. I just recently splurged on a full bottle of shampoo, conditioner, dry shampoo, and then you got a ton of free samples. I just used this last night. I really liked it. It had at least 2 more uses in it, but somehow it got flattened in the shower and squeezed all out. And also, I mean, I totally understand that Chlorine is a French company, but all the samples they gave me are like, from what I can almost tell, 100% in French. I mean, not 100%. There's little words here or there, but it's hard for me to pinpoint. Like, some of the samples, I'm not quite sure what they are, but this is a soothing and anti-irritating shampoo with peony. So this one was fine. It's sensitive scalp, irritated scalp. I thought it worked really well. I would have loved to have tried it further so I could really assess, but on the first thing I really liked it. Sadly, that's all I got. Alright, so now I'm throwing things. I had gotten this when I was going to think about making like iced tea latte kind of a things, and it was too much. Like, it was too sweet to put in my iced tea with a little almond milk, but I started using this in my overnight oats. So I have a Weight Watcher recipe I do for overnight oats, and by itself, it was too bitter or too oatmeal-y, or I don't know how to go with it, but so I would always put a packet of like Sweet and Low, and so I got the bright idea to put a teaspoon or so, or I mean a tablespoon of this in. It makes it delicious. It's sweet enough now. It has a little bit of caramely flavor, but not too much like my iced tea latte did. So I just bought another one of these from the grocery store, the sugar-free classic caramel. Really good. Alright, I have loved this face mist for a long time. Manikadar, Janie over at Over 60 with Flair had gifted me one. I've really enjoyed it, and I don't know whether it's my eyes or whether it's the formula, but this now, because when I spray a face spray, I don't know how to not get it on my eyes. Clearly I close my eyes, but now anymore it's burning and stinging my eyes, and so I don't know, but I think face mist and me have to take a break. But this is the hydrating face mist. I think the #1 ingredient is aloe. I love aloe. It helps soothe my redness. I just think it helps so many things for me, prevent acne, etc. So I love this. If you love face mist, I highly recommend the one by Manikadar. Again, I don't know whether it's my eyes or whether it's this. I've probably been using this for over 2 years now, but for whatever reason, it's bugging my eyes lately, and so I don't know. I haven't changed the way I've done it. Alright, so I wanted to love this. I loved the scent. This I got at Walmart. It's the Value Pack Better Homes and Gardens French Lilac. I love lilac, the scent of lilacs. We had a lilac bush growing up. I don't think it smelled very far and very long. So I was disappointed. Like, again, if you've been around to listen to me talk about candle scents or wax scents, the problem may be a little bit of me. I want it to be a strong scent, but not too strong. I really don't want a weak scent, but I don't want a strong scent. So it may be me. This was too weak. Like, I don't want to be overpowered, but I want to know that I'm burning something or melting something. This is my absolute favorite face wash, cleanser, etc. I have one bottle in the shower. I have a backup bottle in my closet. So this is the Polaris Blue Lotus 4-in-1 cleansing milk. I think it's so soothing yet cleansing. I absolutely love it. Polaris also tends to have lots of great skincare. So it has white tea, Blue Lotus, which is an antioxidant. I love this. This will probably be my only cleanser for a long time. Like when I'm out of what I have, I will rebuy it. Love this 100%. Another one that I need to rebuy, I have thought about trying a different brand. I think they have, what is it called? Oh, there's one that they have at Walmart or Target. This is Alicia Coy. I love her face moisturizer. These are her spot patches for acne. They are a game changer. I don't get itty bitty pimples that immediately go to like the little whitehead where you can pop it. I get big red ones. And where's it at on my face? I think it's on this side. And it seems to leave red dots for a long time. This greatly reduced it, but it didn't get rid of it. So these really do work. For me, it's kind of like a mixed bag. Sometimes the first time I put it on, it instantly takes the pimple like gone. And then when I have a really big one, it totally helps, but it doesn't always like take it 100%. So I kind of have an arsenal that I use against my pimples, but I absolutely 100% recommend pimple patches. Love them. I love Alicia Coy, so totally recommend. I will either rebuy that one or I'll try, I forget, I want to think, it's not Match, but there's one that you see at the store, Mighty Patch. I was thinking about trying that one just because it's available at Walmart or Target. Alright, I recently got this in my Margot Elena. I've had this scent before. It is not my favorite scent. Grapefruit and Blood Orange. If you like that scent, this is for you. It's 100% almost smack you in the face grapefruit. And I've used it about down to here. This is a salt scrub. I detest salt scrubs. I much prefer sugar. I tried to use this because I love scrubs. I use scrubs all the time, pretty much every time in the shower. My feet, my legs, my back, my arms, whatever. Salt. I won't even know I have a nick or a cut somewhere. Salt finds it, it hurts, it doesn't feel good. So I finally had enough of torturing myself in the shower over trying to use this. I do love Cottage greenhouse products, but this particular scent is not my favorite. I would have gotten over the scent for sure if it was a sugar scrub. Salt and me, in the future, salt scrubs I think are gonna just go directly to the giveaway pile. Alright, I don't normally share bath bomb wrappers, but this one was delightful. I saved it also for myself, but I forget how much they were. I'm a little too, I guess, cheap, but this was one of the best bath bombs I've ever had. If you want a scent when you take a bath, this had a delicious scent and it filled the bathroom. Night Owl Bath Bomb, Mountain Madness Soap Company. So Mountain Madness Soap Company, they have different bath bombs to choose from. I may have to go back on and see. I want to say they were like $7 to $9 a piece. What gets me a lot of times though are these small companies charge shipping, which I totally understand. They're a smaller company, shipping's expensive, but it's the shipping that kills me. I just can't do it. Alright, I am a sucker for trying products, and I should just know by age 42, they don't tend to work. So I got, well, what's that guy's hair? Oh, I forget. But I watch this YouTube guy, and he's always talking about, I mean, he uses his own brand. Oh, Mondo. What? Brad Mondo. He's so fun to watch. So he has a curl spray, and he shows it, and it works well. And I technically have curly hair, even though it's not always apparent, or wavy hair. So I thought I would try a just Walmart brand. So this is Garnier Fructis Curl Renew Reactivating Milk Spray. It basically wants you to put on damp hair. So I wetted my hair down, I sprayed it all over, I scrunched it. It did nothing. I mean, literally nothing. So I don't know, maybe I don't have the right kind of curl for this. Maybe my waves aren't enough. Back in the day, I feel like as I get older, I get less and less curl, but I used to be able to take gel and a diffuser and you would think I had a perm. I'm not so sure about that anymore. So sadly, this was a dud. It is full. It's going to go in my work bin. I will take it to work and see if people want it. All right, this is another product from my Margot Elena, the Lolia, and it was a relaxing foam bath, lavender and honey. So this bottle, for seemingly everybody, once you opened it, you couldn't get it to go back down if you watched my video. Luckily, my husband, I don't know, not that he's an engineer, but he's minded like that. He snipped something on the cap and it just stayed forever. Had he not been around, I don't think I would have figured that out. And it would have been a pain to have this beautiful glass bottle with liquid in it that would never shut. So we have a jet tub and clearly it says foaming. It's a very nice product. It makes the water soft. It's very nice, but you can't have a jetted tub and put this in with the jets because it just bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. So that's my only issue. And that's not really an issue of the company. We just don't tend to be in the bathtub without having the jets on. So lovely product if you want bubbles. All right, sadly, this is going in my work pile as well. This is a Manikadar body butter lotion type thing. I opened it up really hoping. Body butter. To me, I want that to be thick. It looks thick on appearance, but it's just, I don't even know whether you can see it. It's just kind of watery. And when you put it on, it feels watery. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wanted it to be more moisturizing. I will say that from one of my first Margot Elena's, I got a body oil. So oils have kind of soured me from lotions because I really want it to be very moisturizing. I mean, now that I put it on, it doesn't feel bad, but I really wanted a thicker, heavy moisturizing lotion. If I'm gonna do lotion, I want to do lotion. I want it thick and super moisturizing, and if it's not, then I just don't want to waste my time. So this is another one. Actually, it was okay. This is Bellapierre. For whatever reason, I always think when I got these in boxes, I almost thought that this was kind of like a cheap brand, but I've come to learn that it's a nice brand. So I almost just kind of passed this along. Hand and body lotion, but it had great ingredients. So I liked the ingredients. Vitamin E, sesame seed oil. So this was fine. It was thin, but I ended up using it and liking it. So I was disappointed in this. I just got this in my, what's that box? Oh my gosh, now I'm having a brainwave. Goldie Boxed. When I picked this, I thought it was just a regular micellar water, but this says mascara remover. I had a couple people tell me I could totally use this all over my face, which is probably true. First, I tried this as a mascara remover. Burned my eyes instantly. Burned. I would never use this again. The minute I put the swab over my face, my eyes were stinging. I then tried to use it a couple times on my face. That's how I got this pimple right here. So this does not gel with my skin, so it's also going in my work pile to see if anybody else wants it. So I had gotten this, I think we had went on a trip and I forgot my deodorant, and the drugstore literally had, it was a very, very tiny drugstore on this little island, Catalina, off of California. So this was basically one of my only options. Totally fine deodorant. Dove, fresh, keeps you, the stink away, what have you. But it's that powdered or like stick. And it's just laborsome to like rub it all over. So my go-to is a Mitchum, and it's a gel. One swipe, you're done, move on. I don't like this. It leaves a white cast. I feel like you're just rubbing, and maybe you don't have to rub that much. So this is nice enough, but I prefer my Mitchum gel. All right. This is one of those expensive products I feel bad for not loving, but I think it's not the product. It just probably doesn't gel with my skin type. This is the second time I've had it. I just happen to have gotten it in a box. Derma Dermedicine. Weightless Face Moisturizer, SPF 25. It has sage leaf, grape stem, green tea, vitamin E, 2 ounces. This is $60. I don't buy the weightless. Maybe if you have extremely dry skin, but I feel like when I put it on, it makes my face oily. Like it just, it doesn't have a white cast for me, but I'm very pale, but you almost have a sheen. And so I don't like that. So of course I used it. I mean, I need sunscreen. I live in California, but I would never purchase this, and I would be totally okay if I don't get this again. I don't like the claim weightless. If you had oily skin, this would probably be terrible for you because it just leaves like a layer on. So I feel bad that I don't like this given that $60 sunscreen, but I just don't. All right, this is Marcel City Tinted Cream SPF 25. This was totally fine. I liked it. I got it from an Ipsy. Did the job. Love it. No complaints. But I have other, makeup that I like, just as much. So, e.l.f. I had recently done an e.l.f. mystery box. It was totally fun. Really liked it. This lipstick I wanted to love, but it's too matte, I guess. And, just like that, it looks like a fine color. But I think it's too matte, and it's like a shade, probably just a shade or 2 shades too light. I feel like it blends in with my face, and I just look kind of like a dead ghost. So I wanted to love this, but I don't like the matte part, and the color's too similar to my face. Otherwise, this would have been really nice. All right, I feel like a million YouTubers rave about this. I was excited to see it in my spring FabFitFun as a choice. This is the Tula Skincare Glow Stick for your under eye. Rose Glow and Get It. Cooling, Brightening Eye Balm. Probiotic. So it is a stick, which is very nice. You just swipe it under. For me personally, the formula changed so much as you used it. In the beginning, when I used it, no problems. I didn't really get the cooling effect, but it would blend in, no problem, fine. I would say about halfway through, I would get to work, 2 hours in, I would notice I have little cakes of pink stuff. I never had that before. At the very end, I would put it on and it was burning my under eye because I think all the cooling ingredients sunk to the bottom. And then by the end, I had to really rub it in. I don't feel like I really want to be rubbing it in when it's a stick. To me, it's a swipe and go. So very happy to have it. Glad I tried it. I would not repurchase it. I don't know whether mine just had an issue, but I didn't like how the formula changed. And at the very end, that cooling stuff was literally burning. I had to go wipe it off at one point, but it was burning. So very nice to try it. Would not buy it again. All right, I was so excited for this one. This will probably also go to my work collection. I have a huge thing to take to work. But this was Serum Kind. I just recently got this in my Ipsy. Beautiful packaging. I love the purple. I love the glass. But here lately, I've been getting a slew of these droppers that you're supposed to suck up, and they don't suck it up. Like now, this is full, but that's rare. I literally have to keep trying to suck a little bit, suck a little bit, suck a little bit. So, I can't. It's supposed to be calming and nourishing. It kind of has an oil base, which is funny. It's very thick, kind of oily, so there has to be an oil in there. I wanted to love this. It's beautiful. I love purple. But I don't know whether my dropper's malfunctioning, but on the average, tiny bits come out. And I try to shake it out, but it doesn't shake very much. I just don't have time to sit there in the bathroom pleading for this stuff to come out. All right, I really enjoyed this Sunday Riley A+ Retinoid. Loved it. Not gonna buy an $85 version. Sorry, I just kicked my camera. I ended up getting a Neutrogena Retinoid from Walmart for $20. This is very nice. If you have it in your budget, I would recommend. I have sensitive skin, or so I thought. I mean, I think I really do. But don't have a problem with retinoids. I kept hearing all this stuff about like your skin goes crazy, turns red, dry, patchy. I use it every other night. Mostly. Like when I'm on vacation, I don't bring one with me. But when I'm home, I use it every other night, and I've never had a problem. Because everybody says build it up, you know, once, and then wait 4 days, and then do it again. I don't know. Maybe my skin's not as sensitive as I thought. All right. So I just actually reordered this. This is by Mayo. Hopefully that's going to focus. So this is, I just got it in my Ipsy, like I think 2 months ago. It's a Spanish company. You get like these 10 vials, you have to crack them open, and then there's about 3 uses in this, so it's annoying packaging. I went to their website, they have a US website, they only offer 2 products. It's this for regular skin and this for oily skin. But I just saw it on Ipsy, like the add-ons for like $13. I snagged that stuff up. This is so nice. It feels so good on my skin. This is for the non-oily skin. I love it. I do not like the packaging, cracking it open. Then you have to leave this somewhere because there's literally 3 uses in here. But it just feels good on my skin. Sometimes I have my husband use it. He loves it. Anywho. So this it was in a travel carry-on thing. So it's kind of lost some of the lettering. But, what is that? This is by First Aid. I used to think I loved First Aid Beauty. And I don't have any problems with it. But this is a firming collagen cream. You can see that there's some in there. It just, I don't know, was not for my skin. So I'm at the point where I'm just not gonna, I want to stop using things that aren't like 100% I love. So it was fine. It might be good for a different skin type, but I have normal to slightly dry skin with some redness. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on vacation to Indiana. I forget what it is I didn't like about it, but I'm just done. I tried it, moving on. This will definitely be a repurchase. I got this, the product from another YouTuber, and you get it on Amazon. This is Can Make from Tokyo. I believe this is about $15 for 1 ounce. When I did buy it, I somehow thought I'd be getting more than 1 ounce, but this is SPF of 50. It says Mermaid Skin Gel. This is so nice. It just feels like, I don't know, luxurious going on. It's a sunscreen. It feels like a great moisturizer. I like it. I will repurchase it for sure. I have a couple other sunscreens I'm using right now, but I love it. And you could get so many more of these for like less. So you could get 2 of these for $30 versus 1 of these. So I really loved it. It just felt great on the skin. Love it. All right. Those are my empties for today. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.